Welcome back to OneStopTutorials.com. Alibaba here once again. How you all doing? First off, I want to thank you all for all the emails I'm getting and stuff. I love your emails, love waking up in the morning, having a nice brew of coffee on the go, reading your emails. Some of them make me laugh. There was a guy actually on YouTube the other day who looked at one of my tutorials and he said, is that a bullet hole in the side of your car? It's actually a sticker that you can buy out here. So in this tutorial, what we're going to do is we're going to do our special editions page. So we're going to get into the shopping cart today. Okay, we're going to get into it. I'm going to show you how it works and where you insert the code. So all I did was I'm on the special editions page. Simply double left click on special editions and this page will come up. And I'm going to delete some of that stuff. Now what I need you to do is, inside of the folder, this will be from a lesson 11. If you've downloaded lesson 11 from my website, just simply drag the folder onto the desktop, and inside of there will be completed and our website. I just need you to make sure that inside of there's the shopping cart code, and if you go to our website, there's the shopping cart code as well. If it's not, just come in here, right click, copy, and then paste it into our website. Now the shopping cart I'm going to use is called fatfreecart.com. Okay, this is a free shopping cart, and what reason I use this is, one, it's because it's basic. It's really good for newbies to get a good quality shopping cart on their website, and two, I just like the way that it keeps you in your site. You don't need to know any of this fancy Java, PHP, all that malakir. You don't need to know any of that. It's very simple to PayPal coding. Okay, and what you've got here when you go to fatfreecart.com, you've got some option. It shows you some available styles. Now this only allows you 3 options maximum, so you could have 3 drop-down menus. But for a bog standard website, that is more than enough. What you'll need to do is you'll need to go to get the code, and here you'll notice you have all the code for that shopping cart. Okay, so this is for the add to cart. Okay, this is to add the cart button, and this is to view the cart, which you can put it on every page so people can check out from any page. Okay, what I've done is I've taken this code and I've just modified it a little bit to suit our needs. All I did was delete some stuff. So let me go to that folder under our website, shopping cart, and you'll notice inside there's a text file called fat free. I'm going to double left click on that, and here is our code. Now don't get scared, this isn't scary stuff. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do. First things first, I want you to copy from the top here, add to cart button code, come all the way down to the end here which says form. Okay, it has a close form bracket. Don't worry about this bottom bit, we'll come over that in a sec. So just simply right click, copy, or Control C, come back into here, and for this tutorial we're going to just quite simply just paste this in. So from click inside this box, click inside this content area here, left click, go to code view, and then just Control V, or you could right click and paste. And when we come back into our design view, there it is. What is that? I mean, it doesn't even look like a shopping cart. Well, let me explain what it does. Okay, these yellow dots, they are called hidden fields, meaning that when you browse in the browser, or when you view your website in the browser, you cannot see these. Okay, so if I was to go to the browser now quickly and all you can see is the actual cart button. Okay, so very handy indeed. And what they allow you to do is each one of these holds information to do with the whole shopping cart. Okay, so let me show you. If we click on one of these, open up the properties menu. If we click one of these little yellow dots, they're called hidden fields. You'll notice in the properties menu it has a hidden field, it has a name, and then it has a value. The name for the first one is called Merchant ID, which is your Google Checkout ID. So if you have Google Checkout and you have a Merchant ID, you would just paste it into where it says value. Okay. Next one along, just left clicking on it, it says business. Now this one is your PayPal email address, the email address that you receive payments through PayPal. This is where you would put it into. Okay. Next one along is the site URL or the site website. Basically it says what it does. It does what it says even. You just put in your website address. Next one along is your contact email. and then you just put in your email address. I mean, they're quite easy. They show you what they mean. Return URL means that once the customer has paid for their goods, where do they go then? Generally, you would send them to a thank you page, which obviously says thank you for buying my products, blah blah blah. You can maybe even promote some more products. Next one along is custom field, which we won't really go into in this tutorial, but it just allows you to add certain information. Next one is the currency code. This one is set to USD, which is obviously US dollars. You can put GBP, which is for Great British Pounds. And if you go to their website, it will tell you which ones you can use. And then click on the next one is shipping. So this is the price of shipping. The next one is, this is the price once they've bought their first goods. So the shipping price for the first goods, let's say, is $1. This would be for each and every other good. So every other good will be 50 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents. That is for each and every other shipping item. Okay. Next one along is handling, which is obviously how much for the handling. Tax, you've got to be joking, no one pays tax. And the item name, so this is the name of the item of the shopping cart, and this is the value. Now each value, so if you had 5 of these shopping carts, each one of these values have to be a different number. They couldn't all be 1, they would have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or whatever. They just can't all be the same number. Okay, so that's really important. The next one is the amount, how much will it cost, $14.99. And then this one is quantity, how many do you have? Okay, and the last one is the button, which you can change. At the moment it's set to come from eJunkie, which is the other fat-free cart. It's the actual proper one, the buying one. But you can add your URL, your website address to that image, and you can put your own. So let's have a look at this. Let's see what this does. If I Control S to save this page, and I come up into the preview here, and I click, this opens up in another page, the shopping cart. Okay. Now what I want you to do is, remember I said in the code, let me come back into Dreamweaver, sorry, wrong one. Where's Dreamweaver? There we go. Inside of the code here, you'll notice in this under shopping cart, the fat-free code we just opened up. If you would double left click on that again, okay, you'll notice we just copied and pasted from the add to cart button code to the bottom of the form. Well, underneath that, starting from the script and ending at the script, this will allow you to have, well, let me show you what it does. But the most important thing you need to know about this, it needs to go into a special page. So I'm going to, from the beginning of script to the end of script, I'm going to highlight it, right click, copy, and then I'm going to come back into special editions, and I'm going to show you where it needs to go. So if you go to the code, right, if you click inside the content area anyway and go to the code view, and we need to go right to the top. This needs to go below. You got the opening head tag, you got the closing head tag. This needs to go in between the head tag and the body tag. Okay, so have a look at your code. You just hit enter and then Control V, paste it in there. So in between the closing head tag and the opening body tag, you would paste that in. Now what this does is, if I come back to preview this in the browser, wait for it to open up, and now I hit the add to cart button, you'll notice it offers this sort of flashy style, keep them on you can actually see the web page behind it. Okay, so that's what that does. And once they come in here, they can quite simply add a quantity of their choice, hit update cart, and this will allow them to add quantities themselves. Okay, so make sure you, like I said before, make sure you put that into the between the ending of the head tag and the beginning of the body tag. Okay, so that's the general overview of the shopping cart, and then at any point they can check out via PayPal or Google Checkout. They can just simply click on that, and that will take them to the website. You'll notice that they will arrive at PayPal, where you have the name, the price, how much, and then they would fill the information out below to check out. So that's the shopping cart. In the next tutorial, we're going to add some content around this shopping cart. Please subscribe to my YouTube, check out my website, or if you've got any questions, do not hesitate in contacting me. Take it easy, guys and girls.